Alright you guys, so you've already seen the hyaluron pen setup and you've seen the supplies and sanitation. So what we're going over today is going to be graphing the skin, and then we're going to go ahead and actually start inserting the solution into the skin. So stand by. And also when we're done with the video, we're just going to speed it up, that way it's not like slowly.
Yeah.
So with this skin, you want to make even squares. If they're doing the lower stomach, I always start with the line at the belly button. And then I squeeze the fatty areas that they want done, because you'll notice some of the areas are tighter. So that's going to be your stronger fats. I'm going for the looser skin right now in this treatment. So you want to go out to that line. Make as good of a rectangle, square, whatever, depending on the area you're treating, as possible. And then you'll fill in that area with tiny squares to match it. The reason we do that is so you don't go overboard in one area while you're doing the treatment, and your treatment comes out as evenly as possible where the solution is going. That means, you know, you're getting a good treatment in. Also, the marker that I'm using is a one-time use marker. So meaning, unless you're using it on your own skin, whenever you're doing other customers, you only, like I said, use it one time. So before I fill in these squares, I'm going to go ahead and use some lidocaine for it. Not everybody likes or wants to use lidocaine. This is just because it's our first treatment. We're going to number up a little bit. We're going to give that a few seconds to numb up, and then we're going to wipe it off with some alcohol. I got your pen moved up too, so
This is when I started out my weight loss.
oh wow, you lost a lot of weight.
I think
This stuff is going to make it secure.
like
For
that's a
real.
lot. It was bad, boy. Oh my god.
I'll go through our thing. I'm glad I found this stuff, because I'll show you some pictures in here. And I didn't even start working out. I was just big. Like,
I haven't worked out at all on this diet.
Really? Just
Not at all.
dieting?
Just dieting.
Oh man, it's working. You have to show me the diet shit.
It's like your first 2 months is hard, but it's pretty much keto. But then I've kind of stopped the whole carb counting crap. You just kind of like like I did it for like the first month and a half, and then you just kind of know what you can eat and what you can't.
Yeah.
You start to like just kind of go into the rhythm of it. It was hard my first 2 months. What you do is you do like your first 3 days you go on like a water fast, and then you go and do all the other shit.
I love water fasting. That stuff gives you so much energy.
I felt like I was dying, and then I got all this stuff too, and it's like that you can actually use on your water fast, or you can go, you can do proteins and stuff like protein shakes. I also had this one, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I know the website I bought it from. But it like it turns into like a gelatin, like if you put it in water. And what I did is I made like a smoothie out of it every day. So I took like ice, water, that packet, and then like some Equal. Or you can do like, I kind of like closer to the end of it, I started using like Equal and like Mio to give it like more taste, because I got tired of eating the same shit every day.
Gotcha.
And it like, I
Yeah,
lost
it's
like
one thing with
25
diets,
pounds.
is you can only pick certain things to eat.
I lost 25 pounds in a month.
Ooh, that's good. And it was healthy weight loss too.
I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. It was hard.
I don't think I know any diet that's easy.
This one was especially hard.
Are you rolling?
Yes.
Because then like after that too, I would go on like a 2-day fast, like the next week. And like maybe if I felt good enough the next week, I'd go on a 3-day fast and just kind of like at least try to do 2 days of not eating a week.
Mm-hmm.
Which that part, it actually became a lot easier. I think after you did the first 3-day fast,
Yeah.
it just is like 2 days ain't shit. You know?
Yeah.
But it's, I started off at 275 and I'm down to 207.
Wow, where'd you go? And this stuff is gonna help like tenfold.
I know, I'm like ready for it. I'm like, I want to be underneath 200 so bad. I'm like, I'm right at the cusp. It's 7 pounds away. I'm like, and I've been working on that for so long. I mean, 75 pounds I've lost.
Right? Look at that.
That's a lot.
All right, you guys, you see as I finished with some of the graphene right over here. Her stomach is going to come out looking like this. So now we're going to go ahead and start administering the celltermi lipo. That's what we're using on her.
Oh, that doesn't hurt.
I know, it's a lot worse than it looks.
That doesn't hurt at all.
Mm-mm.
I think your squeezing hurts more than the actual
That's what I
injection.
was told.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't hurt at all.
Now, some areas, you kind of are the judge for it. If you come across, now, from doing clients that I've done, they usually get like this little poofy hole type thing on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, right here you can see, yeah, you can see right here she's got 2 poofy holes. Now we have some blood marks in these 2, but these 2 they didn't take, so I'm gonna go over them one more time. You're just kind of the judge of those. If they're not at least showing blood, I would go over them because that means that they didn't insert as well as they should have, and you want to evenly spread amount of lines. Reloading, make sure you lift your pen all the way back up like this. I always cock it so I don't forget, and then you'll twist this back off. I'm just glad I'm quick at this. I've seen some videos where it takes like 30 minutes.
To just do that?
Well, just to do what I'm doing now.
Huh. Make
sure you're twisting it down to the amount you want in there. Keep in mind when you're using the celltermi lipo, you don't want to go past 0.1. That's what you're administering each dot.
Take a call real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, babe. I didn't realize what time it was. I'm getting my little lipo thingy done right now. I just got done with her grandma. So, you remember the little injection thing I was talking to you about? I'm doing that right now. I did Vicky's hair today, and then I did a, have you got Luca? Okay, I'll call Dad right now. Alright, well, can you call him, please? Alright, thank you, because we're doing a video, so I don't really want to be taking up all the time because I'm on the phone. Alright, thank you. I love you. Just let me know what he says, okay? Alright, thank you. was. Sorry about that. I was like, I saw this at 4:55, and I was like, oh shit, my son. I was like, someone needs to, he was like, well, I can't go get him. So I was like, okay, we call that.
That's a good thing about these things. They're really non-invasive. They're fast.
Yeah. Like,
and you taking a phone call won't stop anything.
yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. I think I have a pretty high pain tolerance too, because like this is not hurting at all.
Yeah, you should go. So they originally invented these pens for diabetics to administer their insulin without having to use needles every day. That's what these were originally
That's
for.
smart.
And then cosmetic people got a hold of it. Like, hey, we got a better idea.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
and the difference between like these and using a needle is because the way it disperses the solution under the skin, it spreads it instead of just putting it in one area. So you're actually getting more coverage than you would with a regular needle.
I think more so what people are saying, like, it hurts is like, I don't know, like the tip of it feels rough or something.
No, when they're talking about it hurts, I think it's because afterwards it does feel like you do a bunch of sit-ups, but that's because it's the solution itself going in and doing its job.
I'm like,
it's going in, it's killing your cells. Yeah. It's going to feel like you did a bunch of sit-ups.
So no picking up my son tonight. That's okay. I usually go home and sit on the couch. I just want that hair to be gone so bad. Luca like ruined my stomach. He sat so low. He sat so low in my stomach. It just like, cause I've always been bigger, but I was always flat until I had my son. I guess I was like always bigger. Well, no, I was definitely bigger than most kids my age.
I've always had a chunky butt though, same here. Like I really always have. That's just something with me.
Yeah, it was always my stomach. I always got crap for it. But like, I was like 180. I think that's better.
Oh, look at
He
you.
sat so low in my stomach that it like, it's ruined for life. Like this.
My sister also said, Lulu did say, she said that she feels like the pinch in her works. But I have to make sure, because what we pinch is to make sure that you're getting that particular amount of fat in it.
It doesn't hurt at all. You know, I was kind of thinking like, maybe it would hurt, whenever you get a tattoo and they keep on rubbing over it. Like the part that was tattooed, maybe that was what's hurting, but that doesn't even hurt. Like I can feel your fingers where it has hit.
Yeah.
I don't even feel it. When it's like a little steam, I'm like, it don't hurt nothing more than a splinter.
Right.
I was like, a splinter hurts way worse.
To me, it kind of reminded me, like when I did mine, it was more like a rubber band flick.
Yeah,
is what I
it's
got.
not even like a really taut one either. It's just kind of like I can see how you get used to this really quickly though.
Right.
It's just kind of like, okay. I'm like, I've had tattoos in worse places. I'm like, I'm so hungry. It's like every time you press my stomach, I can feel my like liquid in my stomach going back and forth. It's so weird. I'm just going. All I've had today is water. So I'm like, I need some food.
Oh yeah, when you get home, you finally can smash. And just watch the first time you eat, everything's gonna come out.
Girl, this diet's already all been coming out. It's like every time I eat, I literally go within like 10 minutes. I'm like, what in the crap? Like I can't even sometimes finish my food. I'm like, what? I was like, so okay, I'm already used to it. I'm like, come on, metabolism, pick up. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, and this stuff actually helps boost your metabolism and it kicks your triglycerides into action.
Oh yeah, come on. Take all that, put it in action, press play on it.
Like, come on, I'm ready to see what y'all can do.
Like, never mind, don't remind it. Like, no, just continue to press play. No pausing. No pausing. Oh my gosh, my stomach's just gurgling. just like that there's no downtime with this.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna do the cold sculpting.
Uh-huh.
And I think they were gonna charge me like, I had like a deal. It was like $1,800, I think. $1,895, I think is what it was. But it was like it would take like 3 months to get everything off.
The cold sculpting?
Yeah.
See, I was interested in that before I found this. I just didn't know. I didn't got to do my research on it yet. I felt like this was more easier.
I was like,
it was actually a cheaper way too.
Yeah, literally. Well, that and it starts showing results within the first week.
Yeah.
Sculpting, they said at like a minimum of like a month and a half before you start showing like results.
Oh wow.
I was like, what? I'm like, I need to done like, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just spend the extra couple $1,000 and do a freaking tummy tuck and get immediate results.
Exactly.
Like, I'm like, I don't need this for my wedding. Crap, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Exactly.
And she was like explaining it to me over the phone what you was doing. I was like, wait, what? Like, what are you talking about?
No way.
I was like, what is
Sounds
that?
too good to be true, and I'd be explaining it to people. They're like, no way.
Yeah, I'm just like, wait, like, how does it, I just want to know, I was like, how does that work? Because, like, it kind of doesn't seem, like, realistic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially whenever you're hearing about it for the first time, you're just like, there's no way.
So if you guys get to an area that's harder to pinch, you can just stretch the skin out. That's how I do it, and make sure that it's pressed completely to get that area. You do want to, however, like I said, mainly try to pinch, but like I said, sometimes you are going to need to stretch that skin. I couldn't believe it when I seen it. I was nervous at first, and I'm like, no, I got to see this through. I got to see this through, my boy.
And you don't know if it's real, you don't know if you're like actually getting like real testimonies.
Exactly. That's why I tried it on myself, and then when I seen it working, I'm like, oh yeah. Other people have to find out what this is.
Yeah.
That'd be selfish of me.
And I was like, okay, Mom, like, no, no, like, I know you, because, like, she's had all the tummy tucks, and she's had the BBL, she's had the lipo, she's had, a tummy tuck. I was like, but what's funny about her is whenever, like, because she does get bigger even with all that, but she just gets round. Like, you know how, like, a cylinder, like, it expands.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, her stomach doesn't go out. So I was like, I think her, like, fat deposit's almost, like, way too deep. Like, it almost looks like it's underneath the muscle.
Oh, okay.
Like, in a way. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, it sounds to me like they're only hitting her derma layer instead of going to the sub, how do you say that? Subcutaneous or subcutaneous layer.
Yeah, because
it's hard to say that word. Yeah.
It's always hard, but you could tell that she expands. So it's like, I don't know if, like, the skin got pulled so tight to where it doesn't have that elasticity anymore to it, or what it is. But I was like, I don't think it's going to help you for that.
Yeah.
I was like, but your arms and stuff, which she doesn't have, like, a lot of fat on her. By any means. And she never sent me those pictures last night, bitch. I was trying to find some for you. But yeah, she just has kind of like those, like, she's not really that big of a girl. She did for a little bit, but she's been doing the same diet I've been doing, so that kind of helped.
Yeah.
She never takes pictures of her body. But she's like, I will do whatever it takes. I will do both. I don't care.
And you get to go and show her what it looks like after for a few days.
Oh, yeah, here's, I'm trying to find a picture of her having her arm down. Okay, I think this is a good photo.
Just like when you're ready to go on your next.
This is right there. Oh, okay, this is the newest photo. Okay.
Okay, go on your next photo.
But like, yeah, there's not much. Like, honestly, yeah, I'm like, that, her neck's not really that big. I was like, her legs, I think, could use it, like, the upper thigh. Upper inner thigh could use it most, but her, like, bottom of her legs, she doesn't have any fat there. I'm like, I don't know, she just always wants to get back like this, and that's just not gonna end up happening.
Sure.
I'm like, this was before she was pregnant with me. I'm like, you're not gonna get back to that. Like, I'm sorry, like, you know, I don't want to be like that, but I'm like, hey, realistically.
You have to try a whole lot of things.
That's why I feel like in her legs, I feel like she just needs like the skin tightening one.
Yeah.
Like,
So she would want to use this one too, the celltermi for her legs.
That's what I'm thinking.
We also have one that's the celltermi, it's called Stell, or, you know, what is it called? Stem is what it's called. That one's for like rejuvenating skin as well too.
Okay. I was like, well, she just wants to like be perfect all the time.
Yeah.
She's one of those people that like there is no imperfection. If I see imperfection, I'm completely flawed. I'm you know, I'm nothing without this. I'm like, dude, be fine. But now she's a divorced mother of, she has 2 kids underneath the age of 5. She has an adopted son that's 12 and my sister that's 12.
Oh, gotcha.
So now she's like, I have to be skinny to go get a man, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't know, I should get big for a while. But, like, I can't say nothing. I'm way bigger than you.
Right. When people are like that, I be feeling like, man, how do you feel big at all? Because I'm like a monster compared to you.
It does feel like that, though, you know? It's like, oh, I look so bad. I'm like, well, in your eyes, I look like a freaking monstrosity.
Exactly. If you feel big, what am I?
Like, I feel like I'm a freaking boulder. That just means you ain't gonna move me, though. Yeah, it's funny to me when people start thinking about themselves all the time.
And there's some people like this, all they need is self-confidence and they see how pretty they really are.
Mm-hmm.
3 more rows.
Okay. I'm gonna grip with this. So are you coming to my wedding?
I'm coming. When is it?
August 21st.
Yep, all year.
Saturday.
What's your theme? Or colors?
Black, gold, white, and a splash of red.
black. Black is always the best color.
Mm-hmm.
I love that color. You've already seen I always wear black.
I usually do. It's just kind of like I'm trying to get more color into my freaking wardrobe.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like it though. Like literally over half my closet is black.
That's my issue. I be trying to tell myself that I'm gonna wear a different color, but as soon as I come out, it don't work. I go out and I'm like, nope, I can see Jenny rolls back to black. You know what I mean?
No. That's why I'm kind of like wearing stuff that like drapes off me. It's kind of like funny because I have all these pants now I can't wear. They're like size like 22. I'm just like, I don't even know what
Way
to do
too
with
big
these.
for you.
Way too big. I'm like a size, I think. Well, no, I haven't went jean shopping, but the pants I was wearing earlier, the shorts I was wearing, it was a size 18. But also the high-waisted ones, you know what I mean? They kind of have a little bit of stretch, but those are big on me. So.
I love high-waisted pants. I just don't like them on me. I'm one of those.
Oh, I have.
Because I have such a short torso.
Yes, I get that because I do too. I was just like, I feel like if I don't, I'm gonna like show. If I try to wear anything that was like waist, like or wear this area, oh my god, I feel like you know those people that like have their stomach hanging out of their shirts. I feel like I look like that. I'm just like, no, I can't do it. I'm like, I can only wear those if I got shapewear or something on. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. No. I'm not. I don't feel like I have like much fat up here.
You don't.
Like this is all red.
Yours
area.
is just mainly on here in the front, which those will be gone soon anyways. You're constantly losing weight and you're starting these. Oh, say goodbye.
Yes.
Over it.
7 months, 70 pounds. I'm like, that's what. Actually, yeah, I'm 2 pounds away from 70 pounds.
Oh yeah, you're
That's
there.
7 months, so. That's roughly around. I swear the 5th month, it's just started going slow. There was nothing. That's what will happen though, is like you'll stall for like 2 weeks and all of a sudden you'll drop 5 pounds. I'm just like, oh my god. You'll just keep, and me, I kept on like seeing like just the same number over and over and over and over again. So when I do this, I'm gonna do this by average. Like I'm done. I'm like, if I could lose 100 pounds in 10 months, I'll be good. Like that's 10 pounds a month. That's not bad. I'm just tired of killing myself.
Yeah, and then I mean sometimes there's females out here like if you do exercising, it just don't.
It does not do anything.
Yeah, there's some things that just can't get rid of it. It's just because it's a woman's body. We fight all the time with certain areas, and the stomach is one of them. Men don't seem to understand that. They get lucky.
I swear to God, they don't see that, do
You
they?
understand? I've been doing 60 push-ups every single day for a week. It's not working.
No, it doesn't matter. And that's how like I said, I did it for a while, but also like I have tachycardia, so my heart rate is always like my resting heart rate's about 120.
Okay.
So it's like I feel like I'm in a marathon all the time. So I'm like, if I start working out, try walking on the treadmill and stuff, my stuff will go up to 160.
Exactly.
I've had it hit 178 before, just for walking on the treadmill for 20 minutes, and this was not even really that long ago.
Jeez. All right, well, let's get you cleaned up.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get her cleaned up. Go ahead and sanitize this one more time. Now, I haven't been told this burns yet, so I wipe this off either with a little bit of saline solution and mix it with just a tad bit of alcohol just to make sure we're not getting no germs anywhere. Now, after you're done, you want to take some skin ointment and rub it on there really good. That's going to be really good for the healing process, along with the fact that it's going to also help heal them holes up so she don't lose no solution out of those holes. She's going to want to drink a lot of water and don't wrap for 24 hours until after that solution gets a chance to settle. Make sure that you're slapping your treatment area for at least 3 to 5 minutes, or get a really good soak, because that's going to help not only the swelling, but it also helps settle the solution as well in your stomach area. So that's why you see me doing this.
Oh, what's funny?
Get to walk around snack people all day.
I'm gonna make a whole beat out of this.
So once that's settled in really well, get this rubbed in really good, we'll go ahead and let her sit up, head home and drink water. Thank you guys.